All right, to create your first class or your first classes in Lesson Launchpad, you're going to go to the Teacher Hub. The Teacher Hub can be accessed by clicking this button in the sidebar. If we scroll down, you'll see the Classes tile. This is where you're going to manage your classes. You can click it to open. The first thing you'll see is this Getting Started tile here. And normally your classes will appear right here. You'll see this in a second when we add some. But this is just the representation of this Getting Started sample class here. Your normal classes will look quite a bit different. Notice you can hide this. Currently it's disabled because we haven't added any classes yet. This will always appear in your class directory. However, you can hide it from like this list and the other class list throughout Lesson Launchpad by clicking this hide button. Like I said, once you create your first classes, you can actually hide this. I would encourage you to use this import or quick add option. What this is going to allow you to do is you can just quickly enter class information. So for example, I'm just going to type in class 1. We'll leave the period to 1 for this. We'll do class 2. We'll leave this for 2. And we'll just say class 3. And we'll leave this for 3. We're just going to leave those colors for now. You can add more classes, click add row. You can upload a spreadsheet, right? You can do all sorts of stuff here. I would encourage you to do this quickly. There are all sorts of options for classes and whatnot in Lesson Launchpad. There's a lot of bells and whistles, but I would encourage you to kind of quickly just get some classes that you can kind of play around with and stuff. You can use this add class button right here. You'll see when you click that, you get this full form with all sorts of options and stuff that you can mess around with. You can also access this after you've created these classes. So for example, we just created these 3 classes. You can see what they look like here. You see you've got some of these options. A lot of these are just kind of quick access options that is the same thing that you can edit within this form. So right here, for each class, if you click this edit button, you'll see that you get this full kind of complement of options. So this is where you can set things like the auto class change time. Lesson Launchpad will automatically change classes for you. For this to work, you'll have to set up your schedule, which is a different topic we're not going to talk about here, but just know for this to work, you have to go to the Schedule Manager page. And so right here, Schedules, and you'll have to set up your schedule, build daily schedules, and then you'll assign those schedules to these days. All right. Once again, that's a separate video that you can access elsewhere. So back to the classes tile here. So you'll see, once again, you have quick options for setting, the present screen header options. That's this stuff at the top of your screen. You can kind of see it on the class style mockup there, where you've got the scrolling marquee, you've got a clock, all that sort of thing. So yeah, you can play around with those options. Notice there is a help button up here. The first time you visit this page, this will probably pop up, but you can re-access it here. And then also on the class form where you can edit this stuff, there is another help button here that you can access to get more information about what all's going on here. So that is how you can quickly add classes in Lesson Launchpad.